programs at Athena Global Education. And with me, I have my academic director, Colonel Anil Alwalia. And I also have with me my admissions executive, Ms. Jenny Cooper. Welcome to all of you. I will start by inviting Professor Colonel Anil Alwalia to speak to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shri. A very warm welcome to all the participants, wherever you are. And, it's a real pleasure to be interacting with all of you. And I'm sure at the end of the day, you'll have a lot of questions. So our team will be able to answer these, I'm sure, as per your requirements. So welcome to this UniAthena Open Forum. And I just want to tell you, if you see these, the three words written below UniAthena in terms of being affordable, flexible, accessible. So that's the kind of, we have our kind of a vision that we had always in terms of when we developed UniAthena, to make it affordable for people across the globe, have the flexibility in terms of people, being able to study, do the assignments, assessments in their own time. And also easily accessible through a robust IT infrastructure that we have for all of you. So we are absolutely very focused on these three parameters. And I'm sure those of you who join us, once you experience it, you'll understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, can we have the next slide, please?
Sure, sir.
So just to give you a little background about the Westford Education Group. So this group comprises of a couple of colleges. We have four business colleges. We have the Westford University College, we have the Eton Business School, the Exceed College, all located in the UAE. And UniAthena, of course, it's got its headquarters in UK as well as distributed in other parts of the globe. And we also have an Acacia University we recently acquired in Phoenix, Arizona in the US. We also have a sports school, and in the UAE, we have a film institute running in India. We have a primary school in India as well as an IT company. So that's part of the Westford Education Group. And we have a good name now in the Middle East, at least where we are located. Our head office is in UAE, from where I'm speaking. We have become one of the leading providers of a lot of these accredited international educational courses, including we do a lot of corporate training for a lot of these big corporates located in the UAE and even elsewhere globally. So as I mentioned initially, with affordability and the flexibility, and that's part of our strategic vision in terms of reaching out to maximum people, ensuring that higher education doesn't reach only to a niche few, but to all aspirants across the globe. And that's always been our aim. So we want to make it very affordable, but at very high quality. We don't want to compromise with the quality. And you will see that. You see, whether it's to do with our support systems, whether it's to do with our faculty systems and the other IT infrastructure that we have. It's one of the best in the world. And of course, the flexibility, like I said, it's flexible for working professionals like you who may always have a paucity of time in terms of struggling, with your with our work front, with our home front, and now with your opening of an academic front. So, but it gives you the flexibility, choosing as per your own time of how you want to do it within a certain deadline, within certain time frames, but gives you that kind of flexibility. And we all operate through core values. I won't get into that, but we really believe in some of the ethics and the core values that we believe in. We try to follow it to the maximum. And that's how we are operating in different kind of units all over. Now, just to talk of UniAthena, UniAthena is actually our latest baby in terms of the other colleges that we have. So yeah, it's just been founded just over 3 years back. And again, the aim was to establish it as an edtech company, and it's headquartered in UK with a lot of branches we have all over the globe, as I was saying. And this offers online academic programs So we have the master's program, a lot of them running, and the doctorate program for which you are interested and you want to register. So the DBA. And so those are our main verticals in the academic field, and we are into the free learning short courses. So I think we have over 400 short courses which we are running with UniAthena, and they are free. We are just in the initial stages, so but they are all there still, and you can enhance your own qualifications if you want to do any particular free learning short course with us. And the more you do, the more points you can accumulate, and you can also get into one of our regular courses. So it contains that kind of so again, it makes it very affordable and flexible for people across the globe who are looking at high quality education, but at a reasonable, affordable price. And that's what we tend to offer. So we have a partnership with a number of universities and also some of the professional qualification bodies that I will just again go through. So these are some of our partners. So we have the UCAM, which is the Universidad Católica Murcia. That's where it's located in Murcia in Spain. One of the leading universities there. And from this university also, you can go into the website, have a look at the credentials of this university. Very credible university. In fact, and we one of our biggest partners. So they are already in the UAE with us. We are having one of our convocations tomorrow, but for another college where the UCAM whole team has come. The top the faculty and the management team is here for the convocation. So extremely good partnership with us, and they are the ones from whom you will also get this wonderful accredited your doctorate of business administration degree from them. So recently we also got in partnership with the Birkbeck University, again one of the finest universities in Scotland, in Leeds. You can again go through this university, highly credible. So we are running a lot of master's courses through Birkbeck University. If some of you or whoever, someone else, wants to do a good MBA or any other master's course with us, so this is an excellent university. Then we also have a partner in terms of the Guglielmo Marconi University, GMU. Again, a very highly credible, accredited university by the Higher Education Ministry of Italy. We run a lot of these courses in terms of the master courses with this particular university. And again, you can go into, like I said, the website and see their accreditations and the kind of credibility that they have, not only in Italy or in Europe, but worldwide. Then also we have the Gurney American University, which is oft located, in other countries. So we are also in partnership with them. We run some courses. Acacia University, I just told you, we've got in partnership with Arizona. They are there. That's our own university, which we've just acquired. And they'll be running a lot of education courses as well as management courses. And soon we will also be starting on the doctorate courses in management. Then we have the SQA. Now, SQA is the Scottish Quality Authority, which is the credits framework for a number of courses that we are doing. We get our accreditation from SQA, and almost all our courses are credit-based with them. CIQ is the Cambridge International Qualifications, again registered in UK, from where we give a lot of our certifications, as is one of the awarding bodies. CMI, as you know, is a very reputable UK-based chartered management institute, and we do give certificates from there for some of the courses that you're completing. And lastly, of course, is the Universidad of Carolina, based in Prague, from where also we are partners running a number of courses from there. So that in just our major partners with the UniAthena. So as you can see, we have a wide variety of not only university partners, but also credible, registered, awarding bodies and some institutions which are highly reputed, from where we give certifications. Yeah, can we have the next one?
That's all.
I think that's all. Okay, thank you so much, Shri, and thanks again, once again, everyone. It was wonderful interacting. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Anil. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was my academic director, Professor Anil Ahluwalia, who's one of the most constant and strong supporters in this DBA program. He also participates by delivering lectures on research methodology. He's an expert in that subject. Now, I will take you over to about the DBA program and what exactly the DBA has to offer to you. Now, starting with the university. The university for DBA, as Professor Anil was talking, it is Universidad Católica San Antonio de Murcia, which is the Catholic University of Saint Anthony in Spain. And it is located in Murcia. It is a private university with more than 20 years of history, and it is based in the Los Jerónimos Monastery in Murcia in Spain. That is a beautiful building that you can see in the picture, which you saw in the previous slide. So UCAM is accredited by the Ministry of Spain in Ministry of Education in Spain, and it has also it has partnerships with more than 280 plus universities with 21,000 and more learners, students, more than 1,000 professors, offering 32 prominent European official bachelors, 87 masters, and 5 lines of research and doctoral level research. UCAM is one of the leading universities there. It is also accredited by ANICA, which is the National Agency for Quality Assessment and Accreditation within Spain. And it is also ranked as the 4th best private university in Spain by US News. If you go into the academic rankings of UCAM's webpage, you will see there is a whole list of those rankings which they have acquired over a period of time. And that also includes 4 stars in the overall QS stars rating system. And within that, they have received 5 stars in teaching inclusiveness and social responsibility. They also have led the Global Student Satisfaction Awards in 2021 at earning a score of 4.4 out of 5. It has also bettered itself by about 500 ranks to reach among higher education centers world over as per Times Higher Education World Rankings. It is also ranked among the 200 best universities in the world and of the top 10 best valued by its students among the European universities. So that is UCAM for you. And UCAM is the university that is offering this program, the DBA. So this is the beautiful university in Spain. The building is, again, as it is a monastery, the architecture is absolutely beautiful and stunning. If you get to go there for your convocation, that I'm sure that will be a beautiful experience of earning a doctorate degree at this place. Now, coming to the doctorate degree itself, what is a DBA and how is it different from a PhD? I'm sure this is a question that is in the minds of a lot of you. We have a normal PhD, which gives you the doctorate title. We also have a DBA, Doctorate in Business Administration, that also gives you this title. And how are they different? The difference is very, very simple. PhD is all about basic research. It is very academic in nature. It is a professional doctorate degree for academics. And the objective is, or the focus is more on theoretical research, and it is aimed more towards academics than as opposed to a DBA, where the research is applied. It is a very professional doctorate, wherein your experience as a professional practicing manager is incorporated into your research, and it is aimed not at academicians, but at practitioners or practicing managers who are working full-time. The duration also differs. A typical PhD, it takes you a minimum of 4 years, generally 5 to 6 years, whereas a DBA can be done within a shorter duration of 3 years. And in a PhD, you don't really require any professional experience because it is more academic in nature. All you require is a master's in that particular subject, in this case, business administration or management. Whereas in case of a DBA, we expect you to have significant professional experience, some amount of experience in having done what you are going to research in is ideal in terms of a DBA. And a PhD, world over, you will see it is an in-person delivery, or the learner has to go to the university and interact with the professors there, interact with the supervisors. do the courses that are required at the university's own location, and do the research under the supervision of a guide and have your attendance and things like that. Whereas in case of a DBA, there is a hybrid delivery mode. And in case of UniAthena, the DBA is run completely online. Just like we have Zoom meetings, your interactions with your academic associates in the first year or your research supervisors as you get into the research is all going to be online through this platform. Now, moving on. So the DBA is a complete doctoral degree, and the DBA that we offer is delivered in partnership, and it is developed as well as delivered in partnership with UCAM, and it is executed under the monitoring and supervision of UCAM, which gives you the degree. The focus here is completely on professional experience and the application of that professional experience in your research, as in when we start doing the research or when we start the pilot study in the first year, from that point onwards, whatever you are researching in, we will try to incorporate your experience as a manager in your industry or within your country, and we'll try to build in all those into the research problem and into the research objectives, and basically incorporate your knowledge as well into the whole research process. We also ensure that whatever you do is something that is going to be beneficial for you as a professional. So you could do your research based on a problem which is within your industry, within your practicing area, or it could be within an organization. It could be something that will definitely be of use to you, and it will help you in your professional growth and the growth of your career as once you complete your doctoral degree. Now, this program also offers 2 degrees. There is an option of an MPhil and after completing the first year, and there is always the DBA, which is the final degree, which you will obtain after completing 2 more years of research, and thus a total of 3 years. And both these degrees are issued by UCAM in Spain. The most important feature here is the self-study using digital resources. The entire program is delivered, as I mentioned, in the online mode. And in the first year, you have these modules which you have to learn. And those modules are delivered through UniAthena's learning platform using videos, online lectures, and things like that. We also have workshops and meetings and orientations, which are all scheduled throughout the entire year. Nearly every month, you will have some interaction of the or the other. Many months, you will have at least 3 or 4 interactions. When you are doing a pilot study, there will be intense meetings and discussions and reviews with your academic associate, but everything will be done online. All the learning will be through digital resources on a self-study mode. You will be able to learn directly, but your academic associate will also guide you through these processes. And there is some amount of a personal level or personal training that is offered to you, even though it is done online. So I'll just share the entire course with you. So the year 1, or the first stage, as we call it, it consists of coursework. The stage 1 and stage 2 both consist of coursework. The first module is research methods and methodology, where you basically try to understand how actual research is done and how to go about doing it, how to collect data, how to analyze the data, and finally come up with a report. And in the second module, you try to understand various issues which are there in contemporary management, from which you can identify a particular problem that can be used for your actual research. So these 2 modules constitute the first stage. And at the end of the first stage, you move into the third module, which is called the interim research project or the pilot study. And it is at this point that we actually do the pilot study for your research. And the pilot study will help you understand the actual research that you're planning to do. It will help you to test it out. It will help you understand the shortcomings in the process, shortcomings in things like your survey process or your data collection methods, the questionnaire, in your data analysis, everything you will be able to test and understand, so that when you actually do your final research, you will be able to make all the modifications and corrections that are required so that the final research is done perfectly. So as you might understand, the interim research or the pilot study is of a much shorter scope. It's narrower, and the time you also will be, you have to do it will also be limited. But the entire interim research is done under our supervision. You will have a team of academic associates who are also research supervisors for other learners. They will be monitoring every step of your progress. I will directly also be present in that. We also take care of ethical issues. Whatever research that we do here has to be ethical, and that's something very important for us. So we ensure that entire ethical considerations are taken care of, and ethics approval is obtained by each learner. Once we do that, we move into the fourth module, and the fourth module is where you will design the final research project. So your proposal for your final research is going to be designed here. And in the end, the last module is about self-reflection and to understand your position as a researcher and to see how you can develop yourself through various courses and other things. So this is year one, and this is coursework. At the end of 1 year, you would have completed all these 5 modules, 1 to 5. We run on a sort of a tight schedule. So we ensure that every learner is able to complete year one, except in the case of extenuating circumstances like illnesses or other things. Nearly all learners ensure that they complete the year one within 365 years or more or less. And once that is done, you do have an option to exit the course. If, for example, you need to do that for whatever reason, you can obtain a dual certification. You can either have an MPhil degree and exit, or you can have it and still continue to go ahead and do the final research of DBA, which is the third stage and the final stage, which consists of 2 years, the second and the third year of DBA, wherein we get into the 6th module, which is a practice-based thesis, or what we call a final research project. Now, in this, you will be doing your actual research. You will have your data collection, analysis. You will be allocated a research supervisor who will guide you through the entire process. You will have meetings with them. Your work will be reviewed by doctoral committees. And at the end of it, you will submit your thesis, and you will go through what is called a viva voce examination or an open defense of your thesis, where you will present your actual work to a panel of examiners. And at the end of it, you will be awarded the DBA degree. This, in short, is the DBA course for you. I can see that there are a lot of question answers and in the Q&A box as well as in the chat box, but I will take time to answer each one of them towards the end of this presentation. I hope you can continue to post your questions there. It's all right, but please be patient, and I will definitely answer each one of them. Ms. Jenny here will also be available to answer questions regarding admission and other processes. So moving
Excuse
on.
me, Dr. Shri. Dr.
Yes.
Shri, I'm here. I have joined, and hopefully I should be able to take some of the questions.
You're welcome. Ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, please welcome my business head and head of admissions, Ms. Fatima. Fatima, unfortunately, was in a very personal emergency situation. So she was unable, we thought that she would not be able to make it, but then she is here, and that is wonderful. Ms. Fatima will also take your questions and answer you towards the end of this presentation. Thank you so much, Fatima. So,
thank you, Dr. Shri.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, the year one is basically to provide you with a foundation, with a basis of theoretical and practical foundation in research methodology and empirical research within management. But in the later part of year one, what you do is you basically apply whatever knowledge that you gain and put it into test by actually doing a pilot study, and reflect on yourself, create a thesis proposal, and also reflect on yourself as a researcher. When you move into the next year, then this is where you conduct under supervision a very detailed research project that meets the expectations of research at a doctoral level, and you also write it up as a thesis and defend it for the award of the DBA degree. So this will be the DBA program in short, and now I will move on to how the course will be actually delivered. Now, the academic delivery of DBA happens in 2 methods. The first one is through the learning portal. and academic associate, which happens through year 1. We have a learning portal wherein all the modules which you saw, module 1 to 5, will have materials which is available in terms of videos. Then there are there is reading material, additional reading material. Then there is access to ProQuest, which is where you can actually read upon various articles, journal articles, good quality journal articles. So there are a list of references which are given to you for additional reading. So all these are available through our learning portal, through which you will have access to once you join the program. And you are also allotted someone who is like a personal tutor to you. We call them an academic associate. Every one of them is a PhD qualified professor, and they will be guiding you through the first year. And once the first year is over, the academic delivery shifts to that of a research supervisor mode. So just like you do in a PhD, you have a research supervisor who will guide you through your actual research. There is no learning. There is no need to basically watch any videos or anything at this point, because you are going to now actually do your research. And that part of it is guided by your supervisor. It is also monitored by our doctoral committees. And once your thesis is ready, the final research presentation and defense happens, and you are awarded the degree. So this is in brief the course, how the course is delivered. I will also just briefly, very shortly show you how the learning process happens. So in the coursework, during the coursework for the first year, you have the learning portal, you have the video tutorials. What you see in the image, that is Dr. Andrew Hambler, who was responsible for the program, who basically created a lot of these modules, and he is the one. What you see there is his actual video on our portal, wherein he's presenting business research and introduction to business research. This is from our actual video. And so you can see the video tutorials are there, and you have essential reading, additional reading, references. We have an online library, which is ProQuest. You have access to that. There is personal guidance from our academic associates. And on top of it, we have a huge list of research workshops which learners will have to attend. It is optional in the sense that for some reason, if you are not able to attend, all these research workshops are recorded and it will be shared with you. The recording will be shared with you. But at the same time, if you are able to attend, then we will be able to answer all your questions, clear your doubts. And these set of research workshops, as I mentioned earlier, happen literally every month in the first year until we reach the final research workshops, which happens in the 6th module at the beginning of your final research. We also have research colloquiums, and there will also be chances for you for online publications and paper publications and other things, and participation in various research meetings. So the final research is again under research supervision, as I explained previously. Moving on. You also have non-academic student support. We were mentioning earlier about the academics. Our non-academic student support is covered by student engagement and experience team. We have a separate research administrator who manages everything for final research. And we also have student engagement and experience executives who will be working with the learners to ensure that there is no issue as far as their the academic delivery and the learning portal, submission of various papers and meetings, and scheduling reviews and other things are concerned, and that the learners have a very smooth and happy experience in going through the DBA program. These are a list of our learners. They are from 60 countries, and I'm counting more places as I move through every group of learners. I have already covered. We have batches every alternate months, and I am starting my 15th batch in the coming days. We have crossed nearly 200 learners as of now, and they come from all levels of employment. We have nearly 35% of top management, CEOs, directors, and presidents of organizations. Then the senior management, as you can see, another 26%, middle managers and people working in those levels are about another 1/3, and at the lower level, we have nearly 7%. So you see, the DBA program is something that is taken by executives and people who have some experience in business. And in our case, in our program, you will see a significant number of senior and top management learners from more than 60 countries, nearly all continents in the world. And I'm proud to say that. So the final slide here is about the eligibility into the program. The candidates must have an MBA or a master's degree or equivalent from a recognized institution, and at least 3 years, minimum of 3 years of work experience at managerial levels. And lastly, English language proficiency. You should have a good command of the language because it is delivered in English. The thesis also will have to be written in English. So a good command of language at 6.0 IELTS or equivalent is also required. That is all from me about the program. We can move to questions, and I will also share the information about my admissions team. I also welcome Fatima here, Fatima, to talk about the questions that the learners might have for you.
Yeah, sure. Hello, everybody.
Yes, Fatima, should I read the questions for you?
Yeah, you can, Dr. Shri, because I have joined from the phone. If you can just explain
No problem,
to the learners.
no problem. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so where can I study with my WAEC?
Hello?
Hello, Fatima, can you hear me?
Yeah, Dr. Shri, can you just let me know again?
Goodness, yes, she is asking, where can I study with my WAEC?
WAEC. Now, can she just clarify on that?
I am not very sure. DBA, can you clarify on what you are asking? I think the host can allow the participants to speak.
Then let them speak better.
That will be easier. Meanwhile, I'll just go to the next question. It is, how do we get the diploma? I'm assuming they're talking about the degree.
The MPhil, probably. MPhil or the doctorate. Yeah, once they've completed the program successfully, they can claim for the certificate. After the first year, after they've completed the 5 modules, they can pay the certification fee and claim the MPhil certificate. And then after successful completion of the thesis and the complete doctoral program, they can claim the doctorate degree, the DBA. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, there is a slight problem with the Wi-Fi. I think I will. I don't know if it's mine or I'll just change.
No, maybe it might be mine, because actually I've joined from the phone. As I said, I'm sorry.
That's okay. One second. Jenny, can you start by reading the next question?
Sure. I think someone is there, like he wants to ask a question.
All right. Yeah, I can see a raised hand. TechnoSpark, please ask.
There. Please ask.
TechnoSpark into BC. Goodness, we cannot hear you. I'm so sorry. I think you will have to fix your audio. I will.
Okay, what I'm saying is, where can I study with my O level?
Could you please repeat the question?
I said, where can I study with my O level?
Okay, Fatima, this is for you. She has completed her O levels.
attain.
Jenny, could you please answer that?
A master's degree is mandatory for the DBA. So we
Okay,
require.
madam.
Can you hear me?
Jenny, please be a bit more louder.
A master's degree is mandatory for the DBA. So we require the master's degree or the MBA for.
So in case of O levels that we have, I think there will be other courses which are available on the website.
Yeah, like if you can share your WhatsApp number, I will get in touch with you. Or your email ID.
Or you can just send an email to admissions.
Admissions will get in touch with you regarding our courses that we offer.
Jenny@uniathena.com, as you can see on the screen, and send in your qualifications. They will definitely reply you and let you know about the various courses to which you are eligible with your qualifications at the moment. So please write about your qualifications and details about the university and the program that you have done, marks that you have earned, and any work experience that you might have. Okay.
On WhatsApp.
Yes, Debussy?
I have shared my number as well.
Okay.
You can message me or share your WhatsApp number with me on the chat itself. I will get in touch with you.
So the next question
I
is.
hear you clearly. Please, I didn't hear you clearly.
You can share your WhatsApp number, or my WhatsApp number is there in the chat. You can message me, text me, or share your WhatsApp number. I will get in touch with you.
Okay, ma.
Thank you, Debussy, for the question. Jenny will definitely get in touch with you. You can see her email address as well as WhatsApp number. The other email addresses are also available. Please send a mail or send a WhatsApp message, and then we can take this forward. All right. Thank you so much for your question. The next one is a question. May I do this from Stephen? Stephen is asking whether he can do a DBA degree when he does not have a master's degree. I'm sorry, that is not possible. A master's is a minimum requirement. Without that, we cannot move you into the DBA program. But we do have another program, which is an integrated DBA degree, wherein you can acquire an MBA qualification and then move into the DBA degree. So, Stephen, that is something which you could easily consider. And as I mentioned, if you reach out to us through email or WhatsApp, we will get back to you with details about the program. So you will be able to acquire a master's and as well as move into the DBA eventually at the end of it. Next question is Raja Abdullah has left his email ID. Jenny, please note that.
Yes, I have taken that. I will get in touch with him.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Stephen, for the question. Ahmad Ayash is asking, are we going to get a certification for attending this webinar? We'll try to do that. This is an open house for the DBA program. I can see another. No. So what does MPhil mean? This question is from Chola Mulve, and MPhil is Masters in Philosophy in Business Administration. So MPhil degree is a pre-qualification, something that you get before you acquire the DBA and before you have done your actual research, and that is given to you once you successfully complete the 5 modules, which is generally when you are doing a PhD, you call it the coursework or PhD. And if you do not wish to continue into final research for whatever reason, you can actually take the MPhil as an exit option so that whatever time you spend here is not wasted at all. And there is also an option for a dual degree. Learners who continue into final research can also obtain the MPhil qualification over and above the DBA qualification as well. The next question is, this is from an anonymous attendee. This person is saying that he wants to do a DBA, but he is a student from Sierra Leone, and I'm not exactly sure. The question is, do you have a university base where someone is going to study in Spain? You don't really have to study in Spain. This is a completely online program, so it doesn't matter where you are. As long as you have an internet connection, you can easily do it. And as long as you are eligible for the program, you can take that. It doesn't matter whether you are in Sierra Leone or any other country in Africa or South America. And as I mentioned, I have learners from more than 60 countries all over the world. So location is not an issue at all. There is a question of scholarship. At the moment, we are not exactly offering any scholarship to the learners. That is not there in the program. So what the next is about what is critical. I'm sorry, I did not understand what is critical for DBA. I'm not exactly sure about the question. If you could rephrase that, that would be wonderful. Will the presentation be shared? No, there is no need to share the presentation. You can just go to UniAthena.com. All the information is present there as well. You can get the course brochure, fact sheet, and specifications. Then the next question is about the accreditation of the university. How is the doctoral degree? So you can, as I mentioned earlier, is an accredited degree, and it is recognized by the Ministry of Spain. The whole thing operates under the Bologna process, and the credits that are given are under European credit framework. So it is a doctoral degree that is recognized internationally, and there is absolutely no doubt or no question about the credibility of this program. Difference between business administration and management? No, well, here the program is titled as a doctorate in business administration. It is pretty much, I would not get into the details of it on an academic level, but it is pretty much used interchangeably throughout academics. So I don't think you have a problem there. As long as your master's is in management or business administration, you are qualified, you are qualified as long as you have a master's, and you can get into the DBA program. The next question is from Otai Kenneth, and he's asking, besides receiving a certificate, for example, I did a diploma in business administration, can I receive the transcript? The DBA program does not involve a diploma. It is a doctoral level. Now, as a doctoral level program, that is the highest level that is possible, and it is not exactly a diploma. Diploma, well, the term is sometimes used for a degree in many countries, such as Spain, but essentially this is a doctoral program. So the certificate that you get will be a doctorate.
I think there's a person who's trying to ask questions.
Trying to ask a question?
Vincent.
Vincent, would you like to speak? Hello. Those who are not speaking, I would request you to mute so that we can clearly hear what others are saying. I cannot hear any question. Jenny, did you hear anything?
No.
Okay.
Abel wants to ask something.
Yes, please, Abel.
Abel, are you there?
Abel Adama.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Abel. How are you today? Tell me.
Fine, thank you. Okay. I dropped my questions on the chat box.
Okay. All right. Could you just ask them once again?
Okay. I asked about first and foremost. I think one of my questions was read out about the accreditation, which you have answered. Then, secondly, I also asked about if it is 100% online program.
Yes, it is absolutely online, 100% online.
Okay. Again, I asked about scholarship, but I think somebody, you answered that is there's no scholarship for.
There's
the
no
program.
scholarship available at the moment.
Okay. The headquarters for the institution, is it headquartered in Spain?
The university is headquartered in Spain. What you saw in the picture there, initially, that is the university, and it is in Murcia in Spain. The UniAthena, which is in partnership, where we are located in the United Kingdom, and we do this program, we deliver this in partnership with UCAM, and we deliver it online.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, that's
Then,
good.
sorry, again, the currency payment for the university, is it in euro or in dollars, or how the payment method is, in which currency?
The payment here is in dollars. Jenny, you can talk about the other details. You are muted. Jenny, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you, Jenny.
Yeah, the fees for the course is USD 14,000. And at the time of enrollment, the registration fees has to pay that is USD 2,000. So after 2,000, you can pay in installments. Please share your contact number. I will share the fees breakdown with you on WhatsApp and other details regarding the fees and structure.
All right. I will drop you an email. I will drop you an email.
Please drop me an email. I shall get in touch with you and share all the details via WhatsApp or email.
All right. I'll do that.
Thank you.
So Mercy Eugene was also asking the same question. Mercy, this is the answer. Total cost is $14,000. Thank you, Abel. If you have any question, please don't hesitate. Please ask.
Dr. Shri, I'm back in the Wi-Fi zone.
Okay, good.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, now I can take
That's
the
all
calls
right,
in
Fatima.
case. Yeah.
We understand.
Okay.
So the next question is from Ioannis, and it is number one, is there any direct support from the academic staff at UCAM or solely from UniAthena? Who is examining the final theses, UCAM or UniAthena during the duration of the DBA? Is there access to UCAM's electronic resources? Okay, so from the academic side, I will answer this. Everyone who is an academic supervisor or a research supervisor at UniAthena, as I mentioned, all of us are qualified PhD holders, and we are the ones who will be supervising. We are the ones who will be delivering the program, and we are running it under the supervision and under the guidance of UCAM. But we are not exactly affiliated, in the sense we are not employees of UCAM. We work with UniAthena, and the final thesis examination will be by external. We will have some external examiners present, and they could be from anywhere, because external examiners are generally from different places, different universities. They are not exactly always from UniAthena. And the last question, as far as electronic resources are concerned, if it is about research support, we have an online library. You have access to ProQuest. We are also bringing access to other digital resources. The UCAM's own library is not exactly connected to us. It's not connected to the online, the portal that we have. So you will not be able to access that unless you go there physically. It's not an online resource. So that is my answer to Ioannis. Thank you for the question. So next question is, yes, there is Lamin.
Kareem. Yeah, Kareem is there. He wants to ask something.
Kareem. Yes, Kareem, please ask.
Kareem, can you please unmute yourself and you can ask your question?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good afternoon from here in Nigeria.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, fine, ma'am. Fine. I just finished one course with you people, Executive Diploma in Procurement and Contract Management, a week ago. And,
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And I have financial problem. So I'm unable to get the certificate with the payment of $120. I don't know if the student can assist me.
Okay, actually, this is
Yeah,
relating
sorry,
to
I
the
don't know
short
if
courses.
the university
No,
can.
no
Yes,
problem.
yes.
See, this is relating to the short courses. So please email support@uniathena.com for
All
queries
right,
related
ma'am.
to the free courses or the short courses.
All right.
Support@uniathena.com.
All right.
Okay.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm very
You're
grateful.
welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
We can take more questions. If anybody else has any questions,
Yes.
you can just ask.
Ahmed is there.
Ahmed.
Ahmed, you can unmute yourself and ask the question, whatever you have. Ahmed, you need to unmute.
Yes, yes, he's still unmuted.
Okay, let's move to next. Najat is there.
Najat.
Najat, you can ask. Prashant, can you unmute
Astis is
them?
there.
You okay now? Can you hear me?
Najat. Yeah,
Yes,
we can
Yes,
hear.
we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Now, just about that 14,000.
Yeah.
Is it for the whole DBA 3-year, 2-year, 3-year program, or just it's you pay every year 14,000? It means
Okay. Yeah, I'll just clarify this, Najat. The total fee for the DBA program, excluding the MPhil certificate, is $14,000. You pay 5,000 in year 1, 4,500 in year 2, and 4,500 in the third year. That is the last year. If in case
okay.
somebody wants to claim the MPhil certificate along with the DBA, they need to pay the MPhil certification fee, which is USD 1,500. In case somebody is early exiting the course, I mean, if they are exiting after year 1 of the program, the MPhil certification fee in this case will be $3,000. But in case somebody is completing the entire program, they will be getting the certificate for $1,500. So am I clear on that, Najat?
It means including it will be 14,000 plus 1,500 for.
Yes, that is in case somebody is wanting to claim the MPhil certificate. It's an optional certificate. You need not, it's not mandatory for you to claim it, but most of the learners like to claim a certificate because they've studied for it and they can claim it without, putting in any extra effort. So they pay the fee and they claim it. It is again optional.
When you can claim the 1 year MPhil.
Eligibility to claim
year?
the certificate, yes, would be after you've successfully completed all the 5 modules of year 1. So you need to pass the year 1 modules, then you are eligible to claim the certificate. You claim the certificate and then, it takes a few months for the university to give it. It is also issued by UCAM. So both the DBA and MPhil are given by UCAM itself.
Yeah. I mean, in UK, you have any affiliated universities with, or just the one in Spain? That's all.
No, for the DBA, we have it in in UCAM only, UCAM Spain. But we also have affiliation with Aberte, that's a university in the UK, but that is for the MBA program, the global MBA we are offering. But as of now, for the doctorate level program, we are offering it from UCAM Spain. That is the one university at the moment with us.
Okay, excellent. Yes, that's fine. No, that's great. No, I thought it would be around nearly 50,000. Otherwise,
no, we are very reasonable. We want to make our programs affordable and reachable to everyone.
Do you have any exams or any, or just you have to submit like?
Okay. There is no exam as such. You will be getting, like for all the modules, you will have small, like presentations or thesis, which you need to do, like case studies. You need to maybe, like give those written assignments basically. And then for the main research, you will be, like getting a topic approved by the panelists. You get the topic approved, you work on it, and then you submit it finally. Then you will have to defend it. So that is basically what you can say, a face-to-face kind of an interaction, the defense for the research. Apart from that, you don't have any exam as such. So there's no like you need to study and come and write the exams. There's nothing like that. Everything can be concluded from wherever you are, so wherever you're based today, you are in, say, maybe, one country, tomorrow you're moving to the second country, then, the third year you move to some other country. That is not a problem. It will not, make any difference to your program. It will continue as it is. You can continue it without any breaks from wherever you are. So even the research you can defend from wherever you are. You need not come and
So
be
you don't
physically
have to
present.
travel to Spain or to
You don't
face
have to travel. Yeah. But in case somebody wants to graduate in Spain, maybe, you want to go and collect your degree. So then you can, that's again optional. And like charges would apply.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Yes. So you can travel to Spain
like
for the convocation.
Yeah,
Graduation. And in fact, we'll be having like we had planned, earlier also, we'll be having like maybe meets in UCAM itself in Spain. So maybe from 2024 or maybe 2025, there'll be like a kind of an interactive session for maybe 3 or 4 days in Spain. So wherein, the learners can go, all those who are interested, go and, visit the campus, meet the faculties. I mean, the faculties will not be teaching, of course, but then, you can just go and have, a feel of the university. You can interact with other learners, so that kind of, basically for networking. So that will be optional. But at the moment, the convocation is there. So in case somebody who's graduating wants to graduate, they can go. Apart from that, you can just, complete the program from wherever you are. It is not mandatory that you need to travel anywhere.
Okay. I mean, globally, I mean, is it recognized, this degree? I mean, is it how it stands as a
yeah, I'll just tell you, it's a titulio
as
proprio
a merit
university.
point,
Yeah, it's a like a university degree. That's a titulio proprio, which they call it in Spain. Only in Spain, apart from that, not elsewhere. So it will be issued by the university, UCAM. And UCAM is accredited by the Ministry of Higher Education in Spain. So now the university is accredited as part of the Bologna process. So if you're aware of the European Bologna process, it follows the same system. Then again, it is like, so accredited by the Ministry of Education in Spain. So you get your degree from the university, the same university, UCAM. That is the Catholic University of Murcia in Spain.
I see. Okay. Yeah. It's an old university. How long been established? Is it?
Yeah, it's, I mean, not a very old university if you take it that way. It's a pretty young university in that sense. But of course, yes, it is established for the last, like a few years, maybe a couple of decades old.
More than 20 years for sure.
Okay. Yeah, good. Great. Thanks.
1996.
Sorry. The last thing is the sessions. Which day you have to be ready for the sessions, for lessons?
Okay, see, we have like an intake, like maybe every alternate month. And the next one would be starting in March, the first week of March. So any learner who's interested, they can, complete their process, their enrollment registration process before that date. And once they submit the application form along with the required documents, which are their master's degree along with the transcript, then we need your updated resume, your, passport copy, photograph, the regular requirements. You submit all your documents, your application gets approved. Then you pay the registration fee, which is US $2,000. And then you have a DBA panel interaction. So you'll be meeting the panelists. It's like a kind of an interview, an informal interview, wherein you meet the faculty, they'll meet you, the panelists. And then after that, so that is scheduled because we have different sessions for the interviews. Once the students have paid the registration fee, we'll be, like allocating slots for them for the interview. So at the time of interview, they'll be attending, and meeting the panelists. And then once everything is done successfully, they'll be given the admission letters. And then an orientation date will be given to them. Then you'll have a module orientation and access to the portal will be given to you. So you can start.
Is there any lessons every day a week, or just a few?
No, it is basically a self-study, but of course there are deadlines to be adhered to. So for example, the first module, you get, like X number of days to study the first module number 1. Maybe, you get 40 days or, a certain number of weeks. So you can study at your own pace within that deadline. So you'll be given, it's not that you have to attend, at a particular time. You need to be present, every Tuesday between 7 and 10 p.m. or every Sunday between, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. It's not that.
There is
You can study.
there is no online lecture.
No, there is no live lecture. These are recorded sessions with a personal tutor support. So a personal tutor is there to guide you. They'll not be teaching you, but they'll be there to guide you along the program.
Okay, but there is recorded lectures.
Yes, recorded lectures available.
You can listen as many.
You can listen 10 times. That is up to you. And
okay.
then again, the lessons and everything, whatever the study material is always available. You can log into your portal, access the material, and then do your assignments, and so everything is there.
And where is the deadline for admission?
The deadline for the admission, actually, for the next upcoming intake would be closing the admissions end of January. And you need to submit your applications and everything. And then, your interviews will be scheduled in February. We'll be having the first lot of interviews in the first week of Feb. And then, accordingly. So then you can start in March.
Okay. Thanks very much for that the information. Much obliged. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
You're most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, Najat.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So I can see a lot of raised hands. I can see Selo Moroka. You can ask the question.
Okay. Good day. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine. Yeah, I'm speaking from South Africa.
That's great.
Yes. Yeah, I just completed my diploma in health and safety management. So I want to do my MBA in global management. But I wanted to know that I wanted to do some specializing in health and safety management. Is there any means
Okay, Selo, we do not offer any specializations in MBA at the moment, apart from a few which are available. Like we have an executive MBA, or in business analytics we have an EMBA, or then we have in a family business management, we have in blockchain management, and we have one in general management. So at the moment we do not have it in environment, health and safety management.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do not have that specialization. But if you want, the other courses which are available with us, probably maybe if you can just drop your email address or write to us, we will get back to you. And again, all our programs are listed on our website as well. So if somebody goes and you just click on the MBA programs, you'll be seeing all the options available.
Okay. And tell me the global MBA. So which university is going to offer the certificate?
That is, the global MBA is from Aberte, UK. That is a UK university, and it's like a public university in the UK. And this program is pretty good. And if you want, you can graduate in Scotland, because this university is based in Dundee in Scotland. And the program is for 1 year. Again, assignment based. So you have assignments for each module. You do not have any written exams as such. But this is a blended program. So once you complete part 1 of the program, you are expected to attend a workshop in Dubai. So at a Dubai campus, you need to attend. It's just a couple of days, session. And then you can go back and finish your research, and that's it.
Okay, no, it's fine.
You're welcome.
No, thank you so much.
You're most welcome, Selo.
All right, sure.
Okay. I think we also have Spencer who's raised the hand. Spencer?
Good day, folks. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you doing? We're doing great, Spencer. Let us know.
Thank you. This DBA, is it a doctorate that will... I understand when you say the difference between a PhD and a DBA. The other one is applied research, the other one is basic research and all that. But what I wanted to know that on completion, do universities have an appetite for a graduate of DBA to help out with lecturing and that kind of thing, especially in the business schools?
Yeah, Spencer, I do not think, because you'll be getting the title of a doctor. You are studying at the same level as a PhD. It's the same level, the level 8 in the UK system. And again, I do not think that, I do not see any, reason for them not to let you lecture. So you can, of course, especially related to business, you can, go ahead and do it. Because this is giving you the title of a doctor. It is the same level. It is the doctorate level. And you're studying, more of business aspect of it. So I do not think there's any, reason for them not to let you do it.
Spencer, which country are you from?
South Africa.
South Africa. I don't see any issue because I have a lot of learners from South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, and many of them are in the education field. They are lecturers or assistant professors and things like that who are doing the DBA. So I don't see anything there in that part of the world.
Okay, all right. And then I think on the other note is that the intake.
Mm-hmm.
The next intake overhead. You're looking in March. Is that?
I'm not able to hear him, Dr. Shree. Can you do it?
I think
Can you hear?
Spencer was asking about the March intake.
When is the next intake?
March 2022.
Hello,
March is the next intake. I mean, when are you planning to start, Spencer? Like, when is your?
When is your next? Yeah, around March. Fine.
March, yeah, perfect. Then you can join, our upcoming intake. You can enroll for the same, and we can, in case you need any kind of, if you have any more questions or queries, even after the webinar, you can always write back to us. You can WhatsApp us, and then we'll be responding to that. And,
that's fine.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, then we have Manav. Manav.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, Manav, we can hear you.
Yes, hi. So I have some questions I've already posted on the chat, but I'll just read them out. So how old is the DBA program with UCAM?
The DBA program which we are offering with UCAM, we started in 2020. 2020.
Okay. Okay. So I wanted to know what about the profiles of the people who have already attended this program, and maybe what were they doing before that, and what are they doing after attending this program and stuff like that. Where can I find this information?
Manav, we have a very, rich, like you can say profiles, very a good level of learners who are doing the program with us. We have not yet had, graduates because we just started in 2020. So we'll be having our first lot of students, graduating this year. The upcoming year, they'll be, graduating. So, and as of now, most of them, Dr. Shree, I think she just explained to you as well, the, level of learners which we have with us. And many of them are C-level executives and, highly ranked, people who are pursuing the program with us still. And I think probably maybe if you want, we can just share some names with you as well, probably maybe later on, if you just drop us an email or something, so we can just let you know our learners. And yeah, we can share a few names with you. Of course, not all, because all of them might not be comfortable, sharing their details.
Yes, of course.
But of course, yes, some of them we, yeah, so we can do it. That's not an issue. And we have it from like many countries. So it's not like just one country or two countries or, 5 countries. So we have people at all levels. I mean, at the senior levels, because especially the DBA program, most of the learners are, in very senior positions. So we have it like from all across the globe as such, basically.
Okay, great. That's good to know that. I'm looking forward to some context so that I can just, get in touch
definitely
with
you let us know maybe which country specifically you're looking for, and then probably maybe, we can just ask the learners if they're comfortable sharing their information. We can share those with you, and maybe their email addresses or something, or their numbers if they are ready to share. WhatsApp numbers or something, we can do it. But again, we have to take the permissions for that.
Perfect. Yes. I'll ask you in an email separately.
I suggest you should also look at our LinkedIn profile for UniAthena. There we will see a lot of posts about various programs. Among them, in as far as DBA is concerned, you will see many of my learners and their testimonials about the program. So you can
testimonials will be available, of course.
They
yes,
are available,
okay.
And it's there on the website as well on LinkedIn. So maybe someone is willing to talk to you. Generally, if you ask me, I never share my learners' information because of privacy concerns, unless and until they are very clearly mentioned that they are comfortable with it.
Yeah, that's what Dr. Shri, I told him that in case he's looking for any specific country,
specific
because sometimes, so we can just, check with those people, and if they are willing to do it, we can share it. Otherwise, everybody's information is confidential. Now, tomorrow, Manav, you come and study with us. So you will not want us to post your information, for all and sundry.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter which country they are from. I just want to have a little bit of feeling of how it goes once you are enrolled in the program and everything. So I think any country person will be able to.
Definitely not an issue. Manav, you are based where?
Place,
You're in which country?
Because there you could actually connect with those people if they accept your connection on mail, direct message.
Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable just directly approaching some random people on LinkedIn. I would prefer that you put me in touch with someone, because you are the main.
Yeah, definitely not an issue. Manav, you're based where? In which country at the moment?
I'm working in Germany.
You're working in Germany. Fine. I think we have a couple of learners from Germany, or maybe we'll see. Anyways, we'll just try to reach out to them, and if they're comfortable, Dr. Shri probably or Vandana from her team can be, connecting with them.
That information, provided they're comfortable with sharing.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. I had another question related to the process of the program. So I believe that at the end there is a thesis defense, which is usually the case with the doctoral programs. Is that the case at the DBA too?
Yes, very true.
And is this like a online thing, or how is it organized at the end?
Yeah, as I just explained to Najat a few minutes earlier, it is an online thing. You'll be coming, maybe interacting via Zoom call most probably, or maybe Microsoft Teams or some other platform. And then you'll be defending your research with the in front of the panelists, and that's it. So you need not travel anywhere for that. You can complete the program from wherever you are, and only if you want for the graduation, that is the convocation ceremony, whenever it's conducted after you graduate, you have an option to travel to Spain. And as I also said that we might be having sessions wherein if you want to go and maybe for networking or for interaction, if you want to go, maybe from next year we'll be starting, because before the COVID we had these plans, but because of this pandemic scenario, we had to put those plans on hold. So most probably from next year again we'll be having it, so you can go and network and meet other learners, maybe who are doing the same program as you, or maybe have a feel of the university itself. So, but that's there, and apart from that, you need not travel anywhere else. In case somebody is not able to go for the graduation, the certificate, the degree is sent to them via courier. So wherever you're located, we'll be sending the degree to you.
Okay, understood. Good to know. Another thing I wanted to ask is when in the second stage of the program, where it's more focused on the research part, I believe there are also a lot of research publications that are done during the doctoral thesis part of it. Is there any support or any UCAM faculty collaboration that is provided for this, or how are the research papers published for this?
Okay,
hello.
Manav. Yeah, Fatima,
yeah, we've lost him,
answer?
I think. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can, Shri.
Okay, so Manav, as of now for DBA program, it's not mandatory to have a publication. You can get the degree without doing a publication. But if you are looking for publication opportunities, we are definitely happy to collaborate, and your supervisor and others in the team will also be willing to work with you for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions?
Thank you. That was it from me.
Thank you, Manav. Thank you for being with us today.
Yeah. I think Salvador is there. His mic is muted, but no, his hand is not raised.
I'm also answering in the question answer box. I'm giving a few answers, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe, or others which you want, like from the admissions.
I gave
Just let
everyone
me-
permission to talk, but
Okay,
I
that's
think no
good.
one. Thabo is there. Thabo.
Thabo, yeah.
Texted me on my WhatsApp. So as well.
Yeah, Jenny, you can let us know the question. We'll take it.
I think like his application was approved earlier also. So he's asking regarding the, like, if the application is still valid. And
See,
I think
Salvador, actually, you need to reapply in case, it is more than 30 days after, like approval of applications. However, in your case, if it's there, you can just send us an email and we will, reactivate your offer. You can just drop us an email and we will reactivate your offer, and then, you can continue forward from there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Thabo's raised his hand, Walker has raised his hand, Abraham, the hands are raised. So
yes, I find this work very informative, and sorry that I joined late as well. But I wanted to check the requirement of one getting the doctorate. Is it because currently I'm having a diploma with an advanced certificate? So can I be able to do doctorate without a master's or without an honors?
okay, Thabo, you cannot directly do the doctorate program because a master's degree is mandatory for that. So in this situation, what you can do, maybe, you can go for our integrated DBA program. That is like a master's, then, it leads on to the doctorate degree. So the integrated DBA, you can go in through the mature learning route, so mature entry, and wherein you need to provide us experience, in a managerial capacity for not less than 3 years. So if somebody who is having like 3+ years of managerial experience, you need to provide us proof for the same. It's like official proof from the whatever organization you're working for, and then, you can go for the masters first, and then that you can continue forward towards the DBA. You'll be getting some exemptions there, wherein, because your like 2 modules will be exempted during the DBA program. Then again, like your research for the master's level will be at a level 8, that is a doctoral level. So, like you can go for the integrated DBA. It's like faster program. You'll finish it faster, and you can, because unfortunately you cannot go directly for the DBA with the diploma.
No, I understand. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Abraham?
Walker is there, Abraham are there. 2 people have raised their hands. Walker, Abraham. I think they're both muted. Okay. Anybody else? Anyone else who would like to ask any question?
Hi. Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
This is Najat from London.
Hello,
Yes,
Najat.
Yeah, I mean, exactly how long it takes DBA exactly? Is it 2 or 3 years?
No, it would be a 3-year program. The regular duration is 3 years.
Okay.
Year 1 will take you 12 months, 1 year.
Okay.
And then you move on to the thesis part, which takes another 2 years. Maybe if somebody is, dedicating more time, you want to do it, on a faster pace or something, then, maybe you can finish it in 18 to 20 months, the research part. Year 1 will be for 1 year. That is for sure.
The
Because
1
that
year
is
is first year, 12 months is
yes,
compulsory.
the first year.
Yeah.
First year is compulsory, wherein the modules have, as I said, you can study at your own pace, but within the deadlines fixed by us. So, it will be a fixed duration program, year 1. And then the research, maybe, like if somebody is putting in extra effort, they want to, put in more hours of, study, and they want to research more and everything. So they can finish. But again, like, to be honest, you cannot finish it in, like maybe less than 18 months or so. So 18 to 20 months minimum. Otherwise, the regular duration is 3 years. It can be extended again by another couple of years, the research part I'm talking about. So maximum duration for the program will be 5 years. Maximum duration. But in case somebody's going beyond 3 years, if you're extending beyond 3 years, then you will need to pay the charges for year 4 or year 5, depending on how much time.
Fair enough. But I mean, you mentioned you have a base in London or Britain somewhere. Is it?
We have a registered office, but we do not have a functional office. We have registered office and we have a person there. Yeah. But we are not. Our team is based like majorly in UAE and then other parts of the globe. So and then some of them are working. Yes. So no. I could not get you, Najat. Sorry.
Sorry, UAE, is it the university or again? It's
no. United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you have an office there or university?
Yes, there? Yes. We have our offices there. We are actually part of the Westford Education Group. If you have heard of it, I mean, if you're aware of it, if you research it, Westford Education Group, and we have our campuses there in the UAE, wherein we are having physical classes. But again, like this program, the Doctorate DBA program, which we are offering you via UniAthena, that is completely online. So you do not have any physical classes or on-site classes for that. But we have classes, we have campuses, we have, places there in the UAE, wherein for other programs, other courses, we are having on-site or contact sessions.
BA and master, people attending university in UAE?
Yes, we have in UAE, people are attending physically.
Okay, is it Sharqa? In Sharqa?
No, not in Sharjah. Yeah, Sharjah also in Dubai. Both the places, because actually we are part of the Westford Education Group, and we have, our sister concerns like Westford University College. Then we have Eton Business School. We have, this Exceed. So we are having physical classes there. So are you interested in physical classes, Najat?
I thought if there, because I'm in London, I thought that if there is one, I will attend. But that's otherwise.
No, if you want to go, if you see, you can join our program. You can, attend the classes, everything. You can take your classes online. But in case you are in the UAE, you want to go and visit the campus, you want to have a look and feel, you can go. I mean, that's not a problem. We can arrange it for you. We can arrange a visit for you. You can maybe meet Colonel Aluwalia there. He's there. So if you want, you can always,
no, that's good. Thanks very much. That was useful.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I think Abraham still has his hand raised.
Yeah,
Abraham,
he has his hand raised.
We can quickly take it and then.
Hello,
but
Abraham.
In case, if people, if you're not able to speak, if you're not able to write or anything, you can. Yes, Tabu, tell me.
I acquired MBA Essential with UniAthena.
Okay,
how's that?
MBA Essential, Sabo, is not basically an academic program. That is one of the, like free learning short courses programs wherein only the certificate is paid for, the learning is free. So it will not carry any credits. And in case you're wanting, because that will not make you eligible for the DBA. Okay. So yeah, because only... that is a non-academic course as such.
Oh, okay.
It's because a professional course. People are taking those certifications, wherein if you go to our website and you see the short courses mentioned. So those courses are professional certifications which you are taking to maybe enhance your career, maybe, like you want to switch your job, you want a promotion or something, then people are, or maybe, some people, they're just looking to learn free and they cannot afford to pay. So it is for those people wherein, you will get, we're giving knowledge, but of course, certifications will be paid for. It's a nominal fee which is charged. But in case you want to do further studies based on those qualifications, then, you are not eligible for the DBA based on that.
So isn't that a footing in the MBA essential I got is for logistics and supply. So isn't that a footing to supply chain?
No, if
Meaning,
you want to maybe a master in supply chain, maybe we can give you, some kind of exemption for maybe one of the modules. We'll have to map and see, how much exemption we can give you. But you'll have to take most of the modules. You'll have to do it because that is a very, very, very brief kind of a, knowledge which we are basically disbursing there. So of course, if you compare it to paid programs, definitely, you cannot expect it to be at the same level. You cannot expect them to be at par.
okay. No, I understand now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
There is
Dr.
Abraham
Shri,
and there is Salvatore.
Salvador's questions, I think we answered. I think he had written to Jenny and we took that question that he wants his offer to be, revalidated. So we can do it. We can, send him another offer probably. But like Abraham, I think his mic is mute probably. Anyways, Dr. Shri, we can take the questions. If anybody has any queries, they can always write back to us. They have our contact details.
Exactly. The contact details there on the screen. Please copy it down.
Yeah.
At UniAthena.
In case, somebody is wanting, if you get, a question, maybe after 1 week, 10 days also, you're free. No problem. And one more thing for the participants who are still left with us, we have still, a few participants still there. So what I would offer for the March intake, starting in March, so people who are enrolling in Jan, today is the 20th of January. In case somebody is enrolling, registering for the program, you can do your research, not a problem. By the 30th or 31st of January for the March intake, your MPhil certification, we'll be giving it to you free of charges. We'll not be charging anything for the MPhil. If you're taking the entire program and you are enrolling by end of this month. So I hope I'm clear on that. In case somebody wants to, connect with me after that also, you can do it. This is something for the attendees who are still there with us, who have attended the webinar today. So we'll give you the MPhil certificate free of charge if you are enrolling within January itself for the March intake.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome, Najat. I think we'll have you. So you can just contact, probably you can just write to us. Maybe Jenny can reach out to you. And if we have you enrolled, you're enrolling, then, we'll give you your MPhil certificate free of charge.
MPhil, what stands for? Like MPhil Master?
Master of Philosophy.
Okay, fair enough. And Business Administration?
Yes, Business Administration.
It is literally costing around 5,000 pounds.
I could not get you. I could not get the last part, Najat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in this case, if anybody before 28, the master MPhil cost just that 5,000 pound first year fee.
No. MPhil, you will be getting if you're enrolling for the entire program. When you enroll for the entire DBA, not exit after year 1. Right?
Yeah.
So, if you're continuing for the second year and third year, then we will give you the MPhil certificate free of charge. So you can claim your MPhil certificate because actually you can claim it after you have registered for the second year program. Second year you've paid the installment fee. So then, you can claim. We will not charge anything from you.
Okay, and still continue. If I don't continue, it means I'll still
then you will have to, of course, pay for the certificate, Najat. In that case, you'll have to pay.
Yeah. Okay. You mean
it is free for those learners who are completing the journey, the entire DBA journey with us. So we'll be giving it to them free of charge.
Entire journey. I see. I got it. Okay, great. I was expecting to pay the first year for the nearly 5,000, but once I get the certificate, I have to wait for. Otherwise you will charge.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks. And Dubai and Spain, it's a proper university. People, you can get in and talk to the lecturer.
Yes, you can. Yeah, it is. Spain is a proper university, but you will not be having classes for this program there.
Yeah, no,
and
of course.
Dubai also, if you want, we have campuses, or you can go and you can meet people, you can meet other learners, you can see. So it's not Okay.
And even if you go to the UCAM's website, if you go to partnerships, you will see that UniAthena is there, and for our DBA program is also listed there.
Okay,
We are
UCAM.
official partners. Yes.
Yeah, you can. And in fact, as I said, Najat, probably, we'll be starting these, workshops also from next year, 2024, wherein you can go and interact and, meet other learners and, maybe go and have, maybe just have fun for a few days, maybe 3 or 4 days. And because there'll be no classes as such, but of course, yes, like kind of an interaction. So then, you have a feel of the university, the campus, everything. So this was very well planned for us, like when we started the program. But again, because, unfortunate situations like this pandemic and everything, so we could not have it, but hopefully we'll be having it from next year again.
Okay, no, fair enough. Thanks very much. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for your.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Shree, I think probably we can call it a day here, and all those who have questions or any queries, most welcome, free to contact us, write to us, WhatsApp us, and we'll be letting you know all your responses or whatever queries you have. We'll be resolving them. So you can take it over from here, Dr. Shree.
All right. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you for being here today. And thank you, everyone. This will be the end of the webinar as such. And as Fatima was mentioning, you can write to the email and the number that is provided there. You can send a WhatsApp or you can send an email to us at admissions@uniathena.com. Miss Fatima or Miss Jenny at Fatima or Jenny@uniathena.com, and we will get back to you with all the information. And there's also this offer, if you are willing to join us for the entire program up to the end of this month, January 30th, you will be able to get the MPhil for free. So yeah, you can think about it, do your research, and I hope to see you with me in my next batch, or at least in some of the upcoming batches. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you so much,
everyone. Have a great weekend. Enjoy.
God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you too.
Thank you.